New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Twitch has filed a legal complaint against 2 users for flooding the chat of Black, queer, and disabled streamers with racist, sexist, and phobic language, a phenomenon on the internet site better known as hate raids. The Washington Post reports that the 2 users referred to in the suit by their handles, cruise control, and creatine overdose, are accused of repeatedly evading bans on Twitch by creating new accounts and, quote, seriously harmed and will continue to harm the Twitch community. The lawsuit filed Thursday comes after marginalized streamers participated in a one-day boycott of the platform to draw attention to the rampant issues of hate raids to push Twitch to take more action against those behind them. According to the complaint, Cruise Control and Creatine Overdose, whose real names remain unknown, are based in the Netherlands and Austria, respectively. The suit alleges that Cruise Control has explicitly admitted to using bots for the purpose of hate raids. It is also said that in August 15th, Creatine Overdose allegedly used their bot software to demonstrate how it could be used to spam Twitch channels with racial slurs, graphic descriptions of violence against minorities, and claim of the hate raids that are based by hate groups. Twitch claims that in the suit that Creatine Overdose and Cruise Control continue to operate on Twitch under a variety of aliases and avoid detection by continually altering their self-described hate raid code. The streaming platform provided a statement to the Post that stated in part that this complaint is only one step of its long-term plan to address hate raids. Organizers of the one-day boycott previously stated that they took a day away from streaming on Twitch not because they wanted to impact the site's finances, but more because they wanted to see more tangible actions against hate raids. Quote, hate and harassment have no place on Twitch, and we know we have a lot of work to do, but we hope that the combined actions will help reduce the immediate and unacceptable harm that targeted attacks have been inflicted on our community. All right, so this is where I'm at with this. I've been on Twitch for a long time, not in a sense as a Twitch streamer or anything like that, but I've in a sense been a part of Twitch, right? Been there, watched a lot of Black streamers, tried to show some love and support for those content creators and different things like that, and I've been able to witness my fair share of a lot of the Black content creators facing these hate raids where they'll throw a lot of slurs up there, a lot of derogatory things, and all these other emojis and stuff directly up there aimed at the content creator. And for years, you've always had content creators complain about this, especially the Black ones. And this is when you started seeing people, when a new platform came up, which was Mixer, they started, flooding over to, Mixer, trying to do something new, starting from the ground up, because it was a brand new space. It wasn't filled with any of the stuff that is normally on Twitch. Like, just to be honest with a lot of people who might not be on Twitch, Twitch has a lot of hate type stuff on there. And as they stated, they had 2 Europeans that were from different areas, right? And they decided that they want to create these bots in order to flood chats. Like I said, this is what a lot of them decide to do. Even if they're not flooding the chat in that way, they'll decide to come underneath an alias and they'll decide that they want to, start writing a whole bunch of comments. And if a lot of people don't have moderators, then, it's just going to be flooded. It's just going to be flooded. And no matter how many times you report this to Twitch or whatnot or whatever, they don't really do anything about it. As they clearly stated in an article, a lot of these dudes hide under a multitude of different names. Like, they literally spend time and create hundreds of names underneath hundreds of emails just so that they can come back and do the exact same thing. And people want to sit up there and say that, oh, hate isn't exactly what you think it is, and it's just the internet. If you don't like it, turn it off. Like, yo, for some of these people, like, this is their livelihood. This is how they pay bills. So you can't sit up there and tell somebody like, oh, if you don't like the hate, then just quit your job. No, it's like that's not how that works. Are you going to substitute their income? Are you going to make sure that they're able to pay for their kids' schooling or make it through college or pay their bills or their mortgage or whatever they got on their car? Are you going to sit up there and do that while you telling somebody to quit? No, you're not. You're not. Like I said, it's cute and it's very easy for people to sit up there and say that when they're not in this instance, right? So, like I said, it's a step, but they got to do way better. They got to do 1,000% better. Like just doing this little thing, like the only reason that this is taking note and the reason that this is being put in the spotlight is because this is Twitch's way of trying to put people on notice. Like, hey, we see what you guys are doing. We've been receiving complaints. We're now going to start to sue you guys, right? That's what they're basically saying. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to scare people out of hate, right? Not directly trying to make an algorithm or trying to correct it or specifically hiring moderators to monitor streams, 8 hours a day and to basically go after these profiles day in and day out. They're not talking about realistically doing that. Twitch has enough money where they could do that. I would love to sit up there and do that realistically. It's like, oh, this is what you say in the stream. Bah, we got you. Ban hammer real quick. What's your name? What's the IP? All that. Got you. Let me send this to Twitch real quick so they'll make sure that you can't get back here. Or at least underneath that. Right? But like I said, that's not what they're talking about doing. They're just talking about some scare tactics. They're talking about trying to place fear, and instill fear into those who want to use a lot of this hate and a variety of other things. Like I said, Twitch got a lot of work. Twitch has a lot of work, but realistically, and to be 100% honest with people, in order for Twitch to basically shape up, in order for a lot of these other social media platforms to shape up, there has to be competition. There has to be competition out here that people are willing to literally put their money down on in order for these areas to stop what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, the reason that you don't have Vine and all of this other stuff, that's because they get snatched up. They're like, oh, we see what you're doing with this platform. We're going to throw like some millions at you real quick because we see where you're going to be. Like I said, the makers of Vine, they should have basically, kept doing what they was doing. And for the other people, where you got Snapchat, IG, and all this other stuff, should have just like left it alone and kept doing what you was doing. Because this is the one thing I noticed: if people are able or willing to buy you out, pay you like a certain amount, that means that you're more than likely worth 10 to 50 to 100 times that value that they just gave you. They're just giving you some upfront money to make you seem like it's a big deal, when realistically they're going to take that and they're going to make ridiculous amount of money in cash. Ridiculous. So like I said, this is why competition is needed. The only platforms that you technically got to like realistically stream that got millions upon hundreds of millions of users every single day or within a month: YouTube, Twitch, and possibly Facebook. That's it. That's pretty much all you got at this moment in time, where a lot of people are basically going to be sitting there streaming. But like I said, this is not even like moving nothing realistically from what Twitch is doing. It's not moving nothing. And I promise you that hate raids will continue, and it's going to be prevalent. And then to a lot of the people that took that day out, I mean, good job on doing it. But realistically, if it was even a way to even have done that long, because like I said, some of these people, they depend on this is their income. They might be able to do it for a day, but it's like, they can't do it for an extended period of time, because yet again, this is their money. But this also comes into the other point where if they got enough people on their platform and people know what's going on, they should be willing to substitute their income for that person. So if they know that a person is going to be like, I'm not going to be streaming, I'm not going to be doing this on this platform, I got like 100,000 users. Out of that 100,000 users, like 2 to 3 or 4 or maybe 10,000 people should just each put up $1. 10,000 people put up $1. Now that streamer has $10,000. So if they wanted to basically continue on and basically do the strike and whatnot or whatever, it will work. Like I said, that's what a lot of the people on these platforms should basically do. If they 100% love the streamers and love the content and they enjoy it and they love having the back and forth conversations in the chat, then they should be willing to basically put up money in order to help out these streamers so that they can get the point across, so that this can stop and so that it won't continue. But like I said before, that requires big brain type plays to take place and whatnot. And clearly, as a group, as human beings, that is not where we are at this moment in time. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I'm stating in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.